But then you just leave the trip. What you doing back up there again?
My dad is trying to get me to do some business deal with him and some people up here, so I had to fly right back. But I'll be back on soon.
Okay.
Couple days.
Tell Pop I said what up.
For sure, I will.
Where Debbie going? She's still up there?
Debbie's still here, crazy as usual.
Tell her because I said what up though.
I will. I will let her know.
Okay. Well, look, I wanted to talk to you about something. I got a really good idea. So we was talking about like the good old days, us doing business and all that.
Yes, for sure.
I want to bring you in on what I got going on, this Bond Babe thing.
Oh, your new product thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you already have a business partner for that?
I got a business partner, but I can handle that. I talked to her. She actually on the way up here now.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm always about a bag, so
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna call her back. She here now.
Okay.
Come on in, Sonny.
Bye.
All right. What's up, Queen? Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I heard Melissa's okay. What happened?
Yeah, she good. I got locked up.
Locked up.
Yes. It was a DUI.
You sure it was a DUI?
Yeah.
Not shoplifting?
It was not she.
I'm sorry.
Now she okay. Now you ready to
No,
cry.
I'm sorry. No. You're right. I'm glad she's good.
She's good. Real nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's got stuff on your face.
If you want to touch me, just say
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I keep my hands to myself.
Well, look, I wanted to run something by you, kind of give you like just a heads up on what's going on with the business.
Okay.
So I know things are going good. I have a powerhouse I want to bring in, marketing, Amber. So Amber is a friend from way back in the day. She's the woman that Shayla cheated with the husband on, and yeah. But I want to bring her on. Yeah.
Why would you? Okay, so me and Shayla are friends. That's a little messy, don't you think?
First and foremost, Sonny, nobody cares about you and Shayla being friends. Nobody cares. Honestly, I don't see how you still friends with a person that you basically took her man. I don't see how she's still even cool with you, but
I'm not thinking about friendship. I'm thinking about business. So,
right.
Come on, Mike.
What?
I don't. I feel like that's a conflict of interest.
There's a conflict of what? The conflict is not getting money. This gonna make us make more money. That's separate. You want to be friends with Shayla, which I think is a horrible idea. You do your thing. This is something separate. Shayla can't do this.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Okay.
Like, I don't.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that. 'Cause I knew you would say that, and I just want to bring this up. I know we're in a good space right now. I want to stay there, but in the contract, it does say that we can both pick one person to bring in without the approval of the person, and Amber's going to be my person.
So that's what we doing.
Do I need to call Kendrick? Do you remember us? You remember the contract?
So we gonna play it like that?
I ain't playing it like nothing. I'm just saying I'm doing what's best for the business. You think about friendship, right? You think about feelings. Okay? So I just want to tell you that. Honestly, I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Just I wanted you to come to the office. She just there. When she get back from Detroit, you're gonna meet her. All right.
Yeah. All right. We're still gonna talk about this.
I really feel like with them two, Mike kind of destroyed the relationship because it's like you chose a hood rat over somebody that is not. But I mean, that's his own fault. I already said in a lot of my old reactions, I said I don't feel bad for Mike. I don't. If he loses, I don't feel bad for him. So I don't know, bro. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. But it's been a lot going on with their situation. And I'm really interested in more in that shit. 'Cause, hold on, where we was at? Oh, then she had to go and tell Shayla, okay. We back in the
Beefly is a
business.
company that helps your YouTube videos go viral using Google Ads, which helps you get noticed in Google search, which, by the way, is
Shut up.
Come in. Come in, Shayla.
I couldn't even hear you.
Why you always banging like the police?
Why does a fine woman have her door unlocked?
Because she knew her fine friend was coming. How about that?
Girl. I'm sorry.
Bruise.
So, guess who I'm gonna meet?
Who you gonna meet? You came in hot, didn't you? Who you gonna meet?
My dad's mistress.
You want to meet your dad's mistress?
I mean, I told my sister go ahead and set up a meeting between her and I. So I really just wanted to look at her in the eyes. I want to see the woman that took my dad away from my mom.
Hold up. First of all, this woman didn't take your dad from your mom, bro. He chose to leave because of the fact that your mother was more interested in you and Anthony's relationship, and she couldn't pay attention to her own marriage. So that man chose to leave. And like she put a gun to the man's head and was like, "Oh, you coming with me?" No. She just left. You feel me? And I really don't get that, bro. Like Shayla has no right to like even just point the finger at people because you slept with your best friend's husband and had a baby. I honestly don't even believe that's big Anthony baby, but we gonna find out pretty soon.
That ruined our family.
I
Oh,
don't think
shut up.
that's a good idea.
It don't have to be a good idea, but this is just, a little family feud. I want to see what she gonna say to me.
What
Right.
nobody ever said to you?
I mean, it's valid. It is valid. Not to add to anything you got going on, but guess what?
What?
I got a new business partner.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but it's
Besides
not.
Mike?
Yeah, he's bringing on somebody else, and guess who that somebody else is?
Who?
Amber.
Amber who?
Anthony's Amber.
First of all, Sonny, do not call her Anthony's Amber. That is not Anthony's Amber. What are you talking about? Mike's
First of all, that man is still married to Amber. No matter what, no matter what you think, he's still married. He's still legally married. And you saw how the cameraman zoomed in on her face when she said Amber. It's like
bringing on Amber to y'all business.
So he.
Don't you have a say in that? Tell him no. What?
Right.
What's she gonna do for the business?
Listen, hold on. I don't technically have a say so in it. Like in the contract.
Sonny, you own part of the business. Of course you have a say so. What are you talking
Not
about?
exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is why it's like it is. So in our contract, we have it to where we can bring someone else on without the consent of the other person, as long as it's better in the business.
Wow.
And that's who he chose.
So Mike is bringing on Amber. What's Amber gonna do for y'all business?
Apparently marketing or something like that. So
Marketing. This girl ain't market nothing in her life. She owns a bar, part owner of a bar.
well, he says she's a beast.
at least she's doing something. You don't have a job, Shayla. Shayla doesn't even have a job, but she's a stay-at-home mom. You ain't getting no type of money, nothing. You leeching off another man that's not even he technically your man, but he's somebody else's husband. Legally.
And I don't know.
He
I
really
feel
just
like it's
hyping her up. She ain't never done marketing in her life.
I
So
told her it was messy. I actually
That
said
is
it's a
so
conflict of
messy.
interest. I said, you know about me and Shayla's friendship. Why would you do that? He just started pushing her on. And I'm just
wow,
like,
he's so
Sonny, fuck you and Shayla's friendship. Cause either way, y'all both snakes in a way. Cause you stole. Well, I ain't gonna say you stole because at the end of the day, Mike chose to be with you, you chose to be with him. But at the same time, you still friends with technically the woman who was Mike woman, even though they wasn't together at the time. I give her that. She did that shit when they wasn't together. But Mike, I already knew Mike and her was gonna end up being together because the way Mike was feeling her, like on some shit, like real shit.
Petty.
So that's his plus one, I guess.
So who's your plus one?
See, I really wasn't thinking about it too hard, but then I was like, my sister, because she can have residual income. You
Your
know what
sister.
I mean? Yeah, so.
Why don't you bring your man in?
Chanel?
First of all, that's not her man. Like they just getting to know each other, but she just trying to be petty. But whole time and that shit go backfire.
Yeah. Aren't y'all trying to bring in money, new ideas? He's a whole celebrity. That could get you some new clients.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
And then you can play tit for tat with Mike, because I'm sure he's not gonna like that.
Oh my god, you niggas talking about tit for tat. Nigga don't want to play no tit for tat, man. Niggas trying to get money, bro. Shayla really, for a motherfucker that ain't getting no money, ain't got nothing going on for herself because of but a child. That's all she got. That's all she got.
Exactly. And then, you know what? Matter of fact, I bet you he'll back down because I'm going to make it so I do a whole production at the office. I'm going to have everybody in there, Kendrick for the contract signing, my dad, everybody. And I'm going to do it at the time when I know Mike is coming into the office. And then I'm going to see how much he really going to keep Amber on the team.
Wow.
But then again, either way, it's kind of like a win-win either way.
I can't even believe he would do that though. Why would he bring in Amber? It's like Mike is constantly trying to get back at me. Like, when is he gonna move on?
Girl, I don't know. But at this point,
Man, Shayla, nobody think about you. Keep it real. Nobody think about Shayla, bro. Nobody is thinking about Shayla at all. But she wanna assume that, oh, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mike ain't thinking about you. Mike been past you. Mike been doing way more shit after you, bro. So that's dead, bro. But and then Sonny just more. She don't have no brain. In some areas, she's good in some areas, but that brain situation, nah, she not good at that at all, bro. Let's see what else going on. Let's see what else going on up in here, guy. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. They got so much shit going on.